Okay, guys, 1, 2, 3. It's your boy Boss Up Great. Don't know why I started doing that, but that works for me. How you guys doing? All right, so look, this is what we're doing. We are into a video about XInterview, and basically what it is a software that will help you. Yes, you business owner, you small business owner, big business owner, it doesn't matter. It helps us all be able to save time and money. As you guys know, that's what it is. So, what is XInterview? Basically, you can send out a link to prospects and say, for instance, instead of having to go through the interview process and say, I want to talk to this individual on the phone and say, hey, all right, I'm going to call them, see if they're a good fit, blah, 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 then I'm going to bring them in. No, scratch that. What we're doing today is when you open up this software and you fill out everything, you're going to have to put questions in the software, and it is going to allow you to send it out to your people, whoever those people are that you want to send it to, wherever you want to put your link at. You can put it on social media. You can put it any freaking where you can think. As long as somebody has their link, they'll get it, and then they can say, you know what, I want to sign up for this job. And as they get in there, they're going to be able to answer the questions. But they're not just going to answer the questions through writing or typing it down. No, this is going to take this to a next level. What is that level, you ask? Well, the level simply is that they're going to be able to take a video. So that means you get to look them in their eye, see if they're going to look you in your eye, and see if that's the candidate for you. Well, it sounds like a winner to me. So I picked up the deal, got in here, and you can read all about it on the AppSumo site. I'm not affiliated with AppSumo. Not yet anyway. I might do it. I don't know. YouTube is my bread and butter. This is what I'm doing right now. I do Twitch. I do Facebook. I do a little bit of X. TikTok. I'm on all the platforms, right? But YouTube obviously is my favorite. No shade to any other platform. But this is my baby right here. And this is why I think I like it, because the community is fucking excellent on YouTube. But either way, let's get back to what I'm originally talking about. And that's XInterview. So I actually opened it up, and I thought it was pretty freaking, different. It's pretty different. What made this different? Well, first of all, it is, you get this choice right here, open-ended questions. So you get to, I guess, as you see, because I don't know too much about it, but you get to edit it, and I put my job description and all those different things, and I came up with my job description in ChatGPT. I said put a job description together, and I put parameters of what I wanted. So this is what I wanted. You guys can read through it if you want, pause the video, but this is what I wanted for who I am vetting, okay? And this is just like a little test. This wasn't even serious. I'm probably going to ask a lot more stuff, but I kind of wanted to see where this would go with the questions and all those different things. So I naturally I put this in real quick, because I'm excited to open up the software. Put the title in, put the date. I think that's a messed up deadline though. Let me see. I think I need to change this to like next month. Like, let's just say by I'm looking for somebody by Friday. Okay? By Friday this week, I want to see if we be able to hire somebody. I could do like a month in advance. You can do anything you want. If I'm doing something by next Friday, I want to hire somebody. I hope I can. We'll see what happens. So I hit next. It says template. So then it says you can do open-ended questions, behavioral questions, situational questions, right? So naturally, ChatGPT and say, hey, give me some questions for me hiring a mover, basically, because that's what we have. We have a mover company. And then when I say that, I say this, that it's not an easy process a lot of times trying to come up with your own questions. So I felt like it was great having a software that would say, you know what, we're gonna give you the open-ended questions. We're gonna give you the behavioral questions, situational questions. So I go to open-ended questions, and then you go here. How do you contribute to a positive work culture? Which is very important because you don't want to hire anybody that's, crappy and, bad mouthing, their old position because they're about to bad mouth this position. They're going to talk some crap about this position that you're hiring them for. So how they respond, you'll be able to see it. So I thought this was a good question to put on the questionnaire sheet, or whatever you would call this in XInterview. See, so I click that. What motivates you in professional life? You can click that. Discuss a situation where you had to deal with a difficult colleague or team member. Perfect. All right, so let's just say I just go with those three. All three of those is excellent questions. Okay. So then you can actually go down here and click more. Okay, they got pretty much a pretty good selection. So I'm going to see what this button does. Import. It's the first time I've done this, okay? So these are the opening questions. So it's gave me 4. Okay, I want to add questions. So I want to see, maybe I go to, let's go to situational. Let's get into it. If you were responsible for implementing a new technology within your team, how would you ensure a smooth transition and adoption? I mean, that would be a great question if this was a technical question or thing like that. It's not. It's not rocket science here. We're moving people's furniture. It is an art to that. It is a skill, but this question is something that it could rise up, but I doubt it. That's not important to me. It may be important to you. Maybe you are some sort of technology specialist team or job or something. We're not. So that question doesn't work for me. Okay. Next question. Imagine you discover an error or in a critical report just before deadline. How would you address this situation? I think that's a really good question. Why? I can think of a scenario. So, say for instance, the worker has, I'm just making up something random, but kind of like real, because this is happening. You have a guy, and he's the lead, and he sees that he's like the manager or something, and he takes all the hours to make sure that all the hours is making sense with the jobs. So as he's doing his position, he sees there's an error on one of the workers' hours. And will he report it and say, hey, Charles, you put a couple extra hours that you didn't get? Or vice versa. I think you're missing a couple hours, Charles. I want to make sure that you get them. So could you update that? I feel like this is a critical error in a report that needs to be reported. I want to see how this individual is going to respond to this question. So what I'll do, I'll click this, boom, there you go. So you guys may have had that situation. You might have this situation, or you might just want to see how somebody's going to respond. And the beautiful thing is, they're not just going to be able to type this up. This is going to be something they have to actually say into the camera, and you're going to be able to say, you know what, I feel like that person is telling the truth. Or you're going to be like, hey, bullshit. I mean, straight up, this should be real. You're going to be able to see it. You can read their body language. You're going to be able to do different things to say, all right, you know what? I believe this person has told all these questions truthfully. Or, hey, you know what? He had a couple, that he wasn't sure about, but it's still a good candidate. So, next question. How would you handle a situation where a client or stakeholder disagrees with your recommendation? I feel like that's a good one, especially in business. Okay, that problem does happen more often than you think. If a project is falling behind schedule, what steps would you take to get it back on track? Perfect question. Say, for instance, we start our day on a moving job, about to go to a moving job, and we can't access a truck because, say, for instance, this has been a situation that we've been in. We've got multiple trucks, but this day, one of our trucks isn't working. What do? We have to go rent a rental on the fly. I want to know what this person would do in that situation. And I'm not saying that is a situational scenario, but it's going to let them have to think of a question on the fly and say, look, if this happens, this is how I would do it, and this is how I would respond. See, I know how I would respond because I've been in that situation before. But if they have been in that position also, they are going to have a story to tell about how they maneuver through that situation. Are you guys following me? I'm hoping that this is good info, and maybe this helps you make an informed decision to go get this software. There's so many different things I could do in this particular software, and I want to do, but I don't want to make this video super long. So I'm going to go through a few more questions, try to explore other features in this tool besides just questions, because I'm pretty sure it has to have more to this than just the questions, right? So let me pick out a couple. And this is actually something that I'm doing for my actual business, so this could probably take a little time. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pause the video real quick and I'm going to come back. Okay, I discovered something else while I was putting all my questions together. So I could put description will be optional. I guess that's what you can do here. Takes. They get 3 takes, it looks like, to be able to answer this question. I could narrow it down to just 1 take. I mean, who's to say? Maybe I'll give them 2. So that way, it's not so much of a fluctuation. So how it works is, say for instance, this first question they have, they get 30 seconds to think about it. They get 1 minute to answer it. That's all they get, 1 minute to answer the whole question. I could give them 2 minutes. I could give them 5 minutes. I think 5 is the biggest amount that you can give them. Thinking time, I could give them 30 seconds. I think that's perfect. So that way, you can see if it's any type of fudge. It shouldn't take 30 seconds to read that question and think about that question. That's what I think. So you can maneuver this however you want. And that's each and every question. This right here is a description I could actually give for this question. So let me see here. I'm going to copy this into, let me go to, say for instance, right here. It's one of my softwares I picked up a long time ago, which is pretty good. Marmov. It has ChatGPT and everything in it. If you guys want to know how this works and what kind of tools this is and what you can do with it and pricing, let me know. I can see if I can put together a video or give you some more info about Marmov. But the point is, I want this question right here to give a description. I mean, I know it's optional, but let me just see. Can you give me a description for the following question? Boom. I would do the same thing in ChatGPT. You guys can use ChatGPT if you want, or whatever AI tool you have, right? Okay, so this is in a previous role. I encountered a challenging situation where I had to work closely with a team member. Yeah, that's just giving them a way to answer it, right? And I don't think I would want to do that. And they won't be able to do that, right? Because it's so quick. You can't go into it and fudge a lie by putting it into ChatGPT, especially if you have your parameter down to 30 seconds to think about it and 1 minute to answer. it takes that long just to get a prompt out. So, needless to say, let's get back into it. I'm not giving them a description for this question. They're going to have to think about it, and they're going to have to show me they're an adult and that they can handle these situational questions. Okay, so next, let's see where the next step will give us. So I basically came up with 14 questions. So I'm going to hit save. And I thought I was going to have to ask those questions myself. I thought I was going to have to ask them. And as I was going to ask them, I was going to, do my thing on video myself. But apparently all I have to do is put the questions together, and all they have to do is answer them. And they never see me until I want to be seen. Same thing for you. They never see you until you want to be seen. So I think that might be it. I don't know. Go to next. I can add more team members and different things. Okay, shareable link with candidates. Easily invite candidates to apply for your job posting by sharing a unique link. So individuals invite, you could put this, and give them an email. Or I could just say here, click this, and then I could, let's say for instance, boom, shoot that to them. So this is the job description. Okay, video interview, move with great labor. Okay, so then I could put whatever I want. Boom, boom, boom. But I'm believing that after they put this stuff in here, let me see real quick. I'm trying to see if this fake emails will work or not. I don't know. It's 14 questions. That's what it says. So I can hit let's get started. Upload CV. I don't know what this is for. Let me pause this and get back to it. So I think that's for the PDF, but that's the only thing I don't like about this, is because it's forcing somebody to have to upload a resume. So if I hit let's get started. All right. Let's get started. And then this goes into the whole grant your permission for using the camera and and so forth and so forth. So if somebody wants to go ahead on and do the interview based on everything they've seen, they'll get to this point, and then they have to grant permission to actually get the permission to be seen and also to be heard. So if I hit grant permission, I think this could mess up my video, so I'm not going to hit it. But you get the point of how valuable this could be. I hope you do it this time. It's been 20 minutes. I don't want to take too much of you guys' time. This is Boss Up Great. And unfortunately, I'm enjoying this little software so far. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to be out because I don't know what else I can show you in this software that I haven't. I guess maybe like jobs. Okay, so this is one job. It shows that I invited somebody. So, okay, bear with me a little bit longer. Okay, you can invite another candidate. Archive jobs. Okay, eventually I guess you'll be able to have that. Candidates, you'll be able to see J. Doe, their phone number. This is all fake. I put the report in. Okay, invited, the response. I get to see all this info, right? So this is very powerful. This is very powerful. And on the AppSumo deal for life, one code is only $60. Okay? $60. That's all one code is. And it comes with numerous benefits that you can read right here. Stack up to 10 codes, unlimited views of candidate responses, invite application link, invite application via email, invite application via CSV. The CV upload, I do not like that. That's the only thing I don't like, is because if somebody doesn't have a resume, they're not going to be able to fill out your link. That's the only thing I don't like. Besides that, everything looks pretty much straightforward, and you're going to be able to get to interviewing people real soon. I mean, the interviewing process is going to be sped up that much quicker. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully this is a very good informational video and you guys find value in it. If so, like, share, and subscribe. This your boy Boss Up Great. I have nothing else to say. 1, 2, 3, and I'm out.